Welcome back to Positively Philly. I'm Abby Irvin.
And I'm Rachel Malik. If you've always wanted a younger sibling, now's your chance to have one.
It's the perfect time because it's National Mentoring Month, and Big Brothers Big Sisters Independence needs strong role models to step up. So we have Marcus and Ian here with more on how you can get involved. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
Happy to have you here.
Yes.
Let's start, Marcus, with a little introduction. I think a lot of people are familiar with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Tell us what you're doing here in the Independence chapter.
Yes, well, Big Brothers Big Sisters Independence is the premier youth mentoring organization in Philadelphia. I'm proud to say just last year we did serve over 1,300 youth, and we also made over 500 matches. And we're hoping to do the same this year with this mentorship month and throughout the year. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, huge amount of progress that continues to build. I feel like this is something, as soon as you know someone maybe in your life who has gone through this program on either end of it, you want to get involved more and more because the impact is huge. I'm sure that might have been the impetus for you, Ian, of what made you get started. Can you tell us the story?
Yeah, absolutely. So first off, great to be here talking about Mentoring Month. So I actually started 15 years ago.
Wow.
I started in Essex County, so in North Jersey. But really the impetus was that I think it's a great opportunity. It's a way to make a great relationship, way to make an impact on our youth, which I think we're all just fortunate enough to be able to do.
Yeah, well said.
And like you said, in those 15 years, any memories that stand out? What has your experience been like?
Yeah, I mean, the experience to start off has been fantastic. You build a relationship with someone, so while it starts as sort of this formal mentoring process, and it's definitely obviously like any new relationship, there are bumps along the way, but eventually it's just a friendship. And you know, as I was telling Marcus in the back room, we went to a Phillies game recently. Well, not too recently, it's 16 degrees outside. But even going through that experience, you know, on the way home, we were talking about where we've been. And with my current little, I've been with him for 6 years. And, you know, he was just bringing up, and he even said, like, I'm just very thankful to have you. And so those types of experiences, like, that's
they
what really
pluck the
matters.
heartstrings a little bit. And I think it goes back to how the matches get made because it's super intentional. I think when I first started learning a little bit more, I figured it was like, okay, you had a guy and a guy, let's put them together and see what happens. But there's a lot of thought that goes into it.
There's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's a process. It's a very simple process, but there is a process that you have to go through to become a big. You do have to go through a simple background check. You know, you want to make sure that the kids are safe. You don't want to just pick anybody, you know. It's a very simple process, but if you do want to become a big, we do ask that you go to independencebigs.org where you can sign up there, or you can follow us on any of our social media, Independence Bigs. Yeah, we're looking for more bigs. We need that help.
Yes, always need bigs. And I think sometimes the hesitation is like, how much time is this going to take and what does that process look like? So once somebody is approved to become a big, I'm sure it varies from person to person, but generally what does that look like?
So basically what happens is, you know, the big might have a different interest from the little. They have to meet at a common ground. The little might like music, the big might like sports. You know, we have the Super Bowl coming up. Oh, but we have performances. You can fuse the two. It's just about making that connection, no matter what it is. That's what we focus on most. We definitely think that it doesn't take a lot to be a big. Just a little bit of your time during the day, a conversation, help with homework, that's it. And then you constantly do that consistently, you could change a life.
Yeah, and I feel like yours is one of those lives who's been changed. Of course, you're giving great mentorship to your littles over the years, but talk about the impact that it's had for you.
Yeah, I think that goes without saying. It makes a big impact. You know, personally, I can say that there's also a selfish component to it, in that I love the time that I get to spend with my little, and it helps realize that just with a little bit of work, you can really make a change in the world. And for me personally, that helps uplift me. It helps improve me in other parts of my life. And so I think the opportunity to get involved, and as Marcus said, it's a couple hours a month. You find a couple hours with friends or doing other things. It becomes just a simple routine. And I think to do all that and to have something that can really help you give back into the community and see that impact you have, like, it's hard to put in words.
Hey, I wouldn't say that's selfish at all. That's benefiting so many different people, but it's great that you're enjoying the time too. So we appreciate you both coming in. We'll put the information up on your screen so you can learn a little bit more about Big Brothers Big Sisters Independence and sign up. So we hope you get many more mentors for January and beyond.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.